Welcome to Talking Wheels, powered by Motovac. This is Isaac Pheko, your host. I'm a car journalist, motoring journalist. I've been for a while, like a couple of years now. So now we are this week launching a new podcast, an automotive podcast that will be bringing you exciting stuff. I mean car reviews. I mean the latest in car trends. The latest in maybe car culture, and motorsports as well. Let's get this thing rolling. So we have on board Motovac. The first in car parts here in Botswana, a very very well known name. We are very very excited to have it on board, and we are looking forward to maybe talking about and dissecting the automotive space here in Botswana. So yes, without any further delays, let me give you the latest news, automotive news here in Botswana and maybe beyond. As of now, I think the latest releases, maybe when it comes to cars, we have the new Ford Ranger. Ford Ranger has released a new facelifted version of the beloved Ford Ranger, one of the best-selling pickup trucks on the market. So it's a 2-liter, 2.3-liter EcoBoost, with 222 kilowatts. Very, very nice. I saw it and I started desiring it immediately because, this engine, the 2.3-liter engine, comes from the Ford ST. So you can imagine, I think it will be a very, very quick buggy. And then also on the news this week, I think the Land Cruiser is being refreshed. The Land Cruiser 79, a favorite here in Botswana. It comes with a 4.2-liter V8 and 2.8-liter GD6. So that's the exciting news we have on the new car launches across Southern Africa and of course here in Botswana. And also there's also the new Toyota Corolla Cross. GRS, yes, that's also exciting coming into the market. But as you know, the GR Cross, the GR Corolla Cross is it's cosmetically enhanced. There's not a lot happening under the skin. So we will be looking forward to also dissecting these vehicles. We'll be looking forward and approaching local dealerships to try and get you the proper content and test drives. Okay, then moving forward with our exciting partnership with Motovac, we'll be introducing maybe a few products that will be under Motovac. The numerous brands that are under Motovac. They have filtration, they have suspension parts. They have all sorts of brake pads and stuff like that. So it's going to be very very exciting. So right now, I'd like to introduce our first guest on the podcast. We'll be talking to Indy, the training manager from Motovac. He'll be giving us an insight into car maintenance. A little bit of also insight into buying car parts and just generally educating and enlightening us and maybe taking better care of our cars and for them to last longer and also save money. As you know that currently we have a serious issue with hiking fuel prices. And another exciting thing that we'll be having a hamper giveaway. So make sure that you comment on our comment section on YouTube and also on Facebook. We'll be giving away a hamper from one of the brands, under Motovac. I think it will be GUD. So that will be very, very exciting. So without any further ado, let me introduce Mr. Indy. I'll give him a chance maybe to introduce himself and maybe talk a bit about Motovac. So take it away, Indy.
This is Indy Gaebepe, Training Technical Service Manager, Motovac. I'm here representing Motovac. As you know, we have been in the market as Motovac. We have been providing the right quality products ever since for more than 40 years now. And we have a wide range of stores around Botswana. Even outside, we have a wide range of stores in Namibia. So we've been there. We are here for you. We are just here to provide that automotive solution for your daily automotive problems.
All right, so Andy, yeah, no, glad that you came to the launch podcast. I hope me and you will be making history today, yeah, maybe educating and maybe informing Botswana about the automotive industry here in Botswana, and maybe taking better care of the vehicles, because I think there's a lot to teach and there's a lot to learn when it comes to motorists here in Botswana. You find a lot of cars parked beside the road with the broken suspensions, with empty fuel tanks, and a lot is going on.
A lot is going on.
Yes, and in Botswana here we have a lot of cars. I think in Botswana we have one of the highest ratios of cars, like to people, like our population, in Africa.
5 cars to 1 person.
Yes. No, I think we have around 300,000 cars. If I'm correct, driving around here in Botswana, to a population of around 2.5 million.
Yes,
sir. So yes, there's a lot to teach. So maybe you can start by tell us more about maybe car service. If I were to service my vehicle, the time has come to service my vehicle. I've prepared my budget, and I'm on my way to Motovac for that service kit. Yes. Just let me know what I need to maybe service my vehicle.
Your vehicle. So firstly, as the customer, what we need from you is your car make, the engine, and the year of production, so that we can give you the recommended parts. These recommended parts are recommended by the manufacturer. For an example, Honda will want you to use some of our products, certain products. So for us to know, we have to provide the make, and also you have to provide the year of the car, so that we make sure that we are aligned with the modern and past technologies. So like I'm saying, if you have that, when you go to Motovac, any Motovac store, they equipped with the right catalogs that can help you choose the right, might it be the oil, might it be the filter, might it be the coolant. So whatever you choose for the car, it's recommended by the manufacturer. Most definitely. So even us as Motovac, we try by all means that whatever we do is aligned with the manufacturer. That's why we want the production year and the make from you. And also when it comes to engine parts, we will need the engine number, so that we make sure that the parts that we are giving you are the correct parts, because it's very keen that you use the correct parts, because the wrong part will make you suffer more cost, will make you suffer even catastrophic damage. You might end up picking your car.
Yes, definitely. Like I said, a lot of us park our cars in Botswana because of lack of knowledge. Yes. So the time has come for me to go and buy like the service kit.
Yes, sir.
So what do you recommend? Say I'm driving a Honda Fit. There's a lot of those driving around here in Botswana. Yes. So if I'm driving a Honda Fit, and I want to do what you call major service.
A major service.
There's also minor service.
There's also minor service. So when it comes to cars, when we refer to a service as minor, we mean that you change those that are imperative to be changed on the not on the long run, but during that cycle of you using your car. And then when you talk about major service, now we talk about maybe removing the suspension parts, looking at the engine parts, but mostly when we talk about minor, we are talking about just the engine. We are not including the suspension parts. We are not including other safety precautions like the airbags and so forth.
So I think the main thing is filtration.
The main thing is filtration.
What do you recommend when it comes to filtration?
So when it comes to filtration, say I can maybe dive a little bit deeper onto oil filters, air filters, and even go further onto your safety as the driver, where now we include the cabin filter. So looking at this range of filters, you can find this range of filters, they are produced by GUD, trusted by us as the customers, trusted by the OEMs, by the manufacturers, because it has been there, it has been filtering our oil, it has been filtering our air, it has been a lot of years now. So looking at maybe for an example, looking at the oil filters, it is very important to use a filter that will trap any particle or any debris that will come from your oil or the after combustion products, the carbon that is built up. So you should use a filter that can be able to do that, and also can be able to do it in the long run, so that you save on the service cost, so that you reduce the downtime when now your car is parked for service. So if you use the GUD filter, it will give you that mileage, it will give you that extra mile. You'll be able to drive an extra mile. So when it comes to filtration, it's very keen, because the oil that lubricates your car, it's the lifeblood of your engine.
vehicle, yeah.
So you should use the right oil, and also you should use a clean oil. What makes the oil clean, obviously, is your oil filter. So it's very keen. So for you, every time you are making your service, it's very keen to change your oil filter, because it is the oil filter that traps the soot. It is the oil filter that traps the debris, and that debris, the soot, it is what causes the engine.
Yeah, it is the heart of the engine.
It is the heart of the engine.
Say.
Yeah.
I could attest to that, because when I go to Motovac, I go straight for GUD. I really go for any other brands.
Yes.
So what do you do?
And also just there on the filtration, when you talk about GUD, when you talk about oil filters from GUD, we talk about oil filters that are equipped with other chemicals that helps not just for lubrication, but for protection against rust, for protection against corrosion. So with GUD, I can tell you, you are guaranteed, you are protected, your engine is protected, and also is also protected from the external issues, not only the internal issues. So with GUD, I can definitely tell you, or no, you are guarded.
Definitely. Then there's also the fuel filter.
Yes, sir.
Of which people sometimes, when the budget is tight, the
Yeah.
oil filter,
neglect the oil filter,
we neglect the fuel filter, and also the air con filter and the air filter,
the cabin air filter.
Yes.
Most definitely.
So how important are they?
So like you are saying, Botswana ko ga re na le fuel filter. Fuel filter e dirile tso ha le go trepa le sole le tswang go tankeng ya gago, and also fuel filter ya gago eta ka different pressures, kana eta e leteletse go ka hitisa petrol ya selekanyo se se rileng. So changing your fuel filter is imperative. Changing your fuel filter will protect your fuel pump first of all, and also how change le fuel filter ya gago wa bole sure gore sengwe le sengwe se se hetela mo engineeng ya gago se hitile through yone filter, se cleanwe, se ne sa tshwanna go hetela ka kwa se treat. And also like ne ke bua gore e ka go protectela fuel pump go protectela fuel pump ya fuel filter ya gago ha o ntse trepa leso gore la gore pressure e required gore e kgone go hitisa petrol through that fuel filter e ira yang ya spike e ya go godimo ha ile re no thoka one ba go hitisa mo fuel filter essence trepa.
So Andy, you are on fire. I guess you are on fire.
What do you rasta ya?
Yeah, it's hot. So like we are saying, you are giving away like a hamper.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Motovac is giving away a gift hamper.
Yes, sir.
From GUD.
Yes, sir.
Yes, from GUD.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll be giving away a hamper. So all our audience need to do is to comment.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is to give us a comment. Which is your favorite product from GUD, which is your GUD, sorry, your favorite product, just tell us your favorite product, and then maybe explain a bit of what it does, how you benefit from it as a motorist, from how your engine benefits. So give us that comment and stand a chance to win a hamper. It's an exciting hamper, trust me. So yes, yeah, get busy on those on the comment section. Okay, no, go on, and you are talking about filtration.
Filtration,
Yes,
yeah, still
yes,
there
yeah.
on filtration. What I can say, we also have the engine air filter and the cabin air filter. So that engine air filter, it thing there just to trap anything from the atmosphere from getting inside your engine. Here we are talking about dust. We are talking about anything that you can find on the ambient air. And also, how do we go on air filter? Like on air filter, we are in tutura we buset. How we tutura we buset ayal. Or a color lorek, how qua tutura zezotate. Some of the particles it is in the tibilets on the patatzel or peonage ones or hit them also. So by doing that, or staffer pihoets and a engine, how staffer pihoets and a engineer, or a lot engineer, produce a more wrinkle limited power. I produce a more wrinkle limited power. Allow spend more on fuel because you are using more fuel than you should be using. Go tswa ha go tsena ha toropong hale o samikile ka 2 liters kana go nka no diriste 500.
Gore koloi e goga ka bokete.
Koloi e goga ka bokete ka gore we hupeditse.
Yes, the terrain here in Botswana.
The terrain
Yeah,
here
the terrain
in Botswana, yeah.
In most cases, we are going to go off road.
Yeah,
that's why.
Most definitely.
That's why most people ba bata di van.
Even if la loro ka kgwetsa mo skontiring wa go gologa o tsena mo lapeng o gologela kae mo le roleng. So lo lone le ke lone le tabong le ka bile air filter ra gago, and also the cabin air filter. The cabin air filter from GUD, it comes with that carbon that is built inside that cabin air filter. That carbon is there to react with dangerous gases that are that your car can produce, that can come from the outside environment. So remember there how we are air conditioning in your car. Re bua ka gore phego e tsidifatsang wena kana phego e tutufatsang wena o le mokgweetsi. So phego e go tsidifatsa e go tutufatsa e ka taka dilabe tseo di ka tswa le gone mo koloing ya gago he. Koloi ya go ke mo re go bitsa re combustion engine e leng gore e producer power ka go tshuba mo le go nna le di byproducts. Those byproducts di na le bo carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide ke diphego tse re sa di bate, but that carbon monoxide can leak into the cabin. So that's where I know that GUD carbon air filter that reacts with these dangerous gases. E be go protector o le mokgweetsi, e be go protector o le motsadi le bana ba gago mo koloing.
Ka mo tso tsa go tsentso
flu gona le batho ba ile gore ba lwala malwetse a bo lung diseases, malwetse a go tshwana le tsone tse di dilang le respiratory. So batho ba ba ntseng yalo ke bone ba ba tshabellwang ke tsone dikai ka bonako gore gologa there is something.
So it sounds serious. The aircon filter changing it sounds serious. So interval I think how long do
So normally from the manufacturers they give you a range looking at the mileage, or okay, no, this filter you can use it for 10,000 kilometers depending on the pleats. Depending on the material that is used to make that carbon air filter. For an example, in Nziki cabin air filter, that cabin air filter and get spicy carbon react di gases. So that carbon ha re tshetse carbon e kana ka selekano sa go bia go fiame gore ela gore ha selekano sa teng se hela that cabin air filter lone expire, even though e santse ka trap dust, but when it comes to gaseous tsone tse di tswang mo koloing gore ela gore ga isa to e bereka gore ela gore you are at risk. So these filters range from 3,000 kilometers up to 10,000 kilometers. So it's very imperative, interval. It's very imperative that but every time how dira service, how dira engine service, how tell oil, change oil filter, make sure you include the cabin air filter, because that one is there to protect you as the driver. It's not there for the engine, it's not there for the car, but it's there for you. So it's very imperative because health comes first.
Yes. We are talking about the interval to change. We spoke about small engines.
Yeah.
And small engines, maybe 1 liter to 1.6.
Yeah.
Maybe 1.8, I think is 1.6. But anything from 2.5 liter to 4 liter. How do you, the intervals of service, how do you go about that?
Like if you heard me earlier, I gave you a range. So that range depends on the the capacity of the vehicle. It depends on where the vehicle works. Like for an example, a car that you use at your farm is not the same as the car that you use in Gaborone. So for the one that you use there, you will need to change it a little bit earlier. But for the one that you are using in Gaborone, you can take up to 8,000. For an example, I'll give you a Rokeno. I have a filter here. It lasts up from 3,000 to 8,000 kilometers. So that filter, if you are driving around gaps, you can change it at 8,000 kilometers. But if the conditions are severe, then you need to change it within that 3,000, the minimum change interval. And then if you are not that demanding, then you can go up to 8,000 kilometers. And mostly, but range the oil. Oil lasts longer than these other things. Comparing your oil to an air filter of Telailorim, the oil will last longer than the air filter. So the oil can go up to 24,000 kilometers. So don't wait for that 24,000 kilometers. Just make sure that you change your oil filter when the range reaches. Don't go beyond, because your oil can go beyond. Don't do that.
Yeah, prevention is better than cure.
It's better than cure.
So then what are the sludge? If you leave it longer, then the chances of you getting sludge
very high.
Are very high. Yes. So no, tell us a bit about sludge under what conditions?
So Motswana ko ga enka go bolela gore sludge ke mafura ona wa tselanga, this engine oil e kopane le the carbon deposits from the combustion. So what happens, mafura a gago ha they just to lubricate, are they go clean le engine a gago a ira yang hansa heta a lubricate a heta le ka lesonyana le ho lesonyana le wa ya ka lone ko sampo, and then tomorrow how do misa a kuka gape, which means gore la re lesola ga le still build ile up to an extent e leng gore oil la ha e emela mo sampo e emela ka lone gore la re la go hella le tshubilo e be lo omela be go nna lone sone sludge sele suit, that suit ke mafura a kopane le leswe and then a ba o omelela. So gore o sa avoid sludge, make sure you are using the correct oil, looking at the viscosity specified by the manufacturer. Tota when it comes to car industry, rotary delegate ke o dirileng koloi ke na ka go bolela what is right for that specific car. So like I'm saying, use the right grade. And also we have governing bodies like APIA, American Petroleum Institute, who pass regulations, guidelines, quality control. So you should use the correct specification according to the manufacturer, looking at API. For an example here, I'm having a API CK-4 and SN. So this is a specification for specific vehicles. I can just pass it by here. So this specification is for specific vehicles. So like I'm saying, it's very keen that you use the correct specification specified by your manufacturer. So also these specifications are the ones that leads to major sludge buildup, because if you use the wrong specification, you are going to suffer from sludge, you are going to suffer from premature wear, you are going to suffer from reduced fuel efficiency.
Yes, because the oil, like you are saying, the designation is. It depends on sometimes the age of your car.
Yeah,
the car for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Oil dirisa.
Yeah, most
in China oil dirisa. Can you?
I can just pass by that. So in the automotive industry, na le oil tsa rona nka di harologanya ka mehuta e ka nna meraro ke rela gore oil a teng e tswa kae. So re na le oil e thothiwa mo mawateng e le gore ke yone oil e leng gore e twaelesegile kana ke yone oil e re simolotseng re dirisa, which is called the mineral oil again. Kana conventional oil, and then be re nna le di oil tse di thabologileng tse di iriwang go ntse ga tshimolebo go lebilwe yone that mineral oil, or that mineral oil e shota haleha, what can we do to best improve it? And then be re taka di oil tse di tshwana le the synthetic oils, and then after that be re nna le the middle oil e leng gore ke part synthetic. So in most cases wa go fetela ile gore those older cars kana koloi tsa bogologolo di patela that mineral oil, di patela that conventional oil, but with stricter regulations emissions tse le gore di a iragala mo modern vehicles, emission controls tse le gore di a ra di face in modern vehicles, and also le gone go bereka ga yone the modern engine ka gore re na le bone bo forced induction, di turbo, di supercharger, go tokala gore re change from that conventional oil, make something better, going towards that synthetic oil. So like you are na lo ne mehute meraro, if manufacturer ga gore use a synthetic oil, don't go for conventional. Or if for a part synthetic, don't go for conventional. But if you know conventional, you can go to synthetic, because synthetic is a better version of that conventional. Get tabolo. And lastly, your grade ke ra 15W42 ha grade o supela gore oil ga go yelela go le ka ya engine ga go ile tsididi la ha engine ga go gote. So using the right one will make sure that your engine is protected under all conditions.
Yes,
And lastly, like I was saying, the American Petroleum Institute specifications, which now state or it states or can you use it on diesel and petrol, on which year model for that specific specification. Like CK-4 is for modern diesel engines. Then SN is for not that modern petrol engines, but it's for some of the modern petrol engines, ranging from 2014 going backwards. Yeah.
You heard it from Indy folks. So yes, we are giving away a hamper, and again we're giving away a hamper, a very exciting hamper. So do get busy on those comments. Get busy on that comment section. Yes, which is your favorite GUD part, and what does it do? How does it benefit your vehicle? So give us an answer and maybe provide elaborate a bit. I think the answer with the longer answers with more elaboration will be eligible maybe to win a hamper from us. So yes, let's continue, Andy.
Yes, sir.
The relationship between an unserviced car and fuel consumption.
Yeah, most definitely. So when it comes to service, it really impacts how your car uses your fuel. So for your car to give you the most optimized fuel efficiency, you have to do that scheduled maintenance. Kana are servicing kana go e tshwanetseng. Oil ya gago ga ntse go kotsega boleng, petrol e simolla go jega ka bontsi. Filter a gago ha ntse e palelwa ke go trepa leswelele yano e be e kaba e be e hupetsa engine, petrol ya go godimo. And also that fuel filter ne re bua ka yona ha e kabile e overworkisa fuel pump e producer less fuel e result in less power in result mo go wena o tshela petrol khata. So like I'm saying, it's very imperative gore o change dilo tsa service ka nako very imperative. Like you bua air filter a hupetsa koloi ya gago, oil ha e sa lubricate sente go nna le mo go tweng premature wear. That premature wear e result from friction. That friction e be ira gore nyanong mafura a ka no wa dirisa go tswa ha ya ha stopong wa dirisa hela just to make your engine a gago gore e dukonoge. So it's the same scenario go tweng e khone petrol. It's not necessarily meaning gore petrol re re tsela mo e khone but re ke ditse load. So by not servicing gets a load. Gets a load. For an example, ha o simola anong e filter a go ikibantse hela yana ha o gata ka go re go bulelwe go tsena pheo e limited. Ha go tsena pheo e limited kana go presse le hura re tshela petrol e seng go reacta le sepere hela re tsholla hela entse ya lo be re utweng ga go exhaust.
Yeah, what you are burning more fuel.
You are burning more fuel. Lo gone fuel at you are just burning it. It doesn't actually change anything. Koloi ha eta bo re thata, ha ena power because of a filter.
Tell us about this myth, Andy. To idle the car in the morning. Why is it important to idle the car in the morning? And for newer cars, do you need to heat your cars in the morning? Or is it the going back how many years? Like how
I think we can take it from 04 going backwards. We can take it from 04 going backwards because how kalebela dikoloi tsa rona dina le monkare go ke time frame from 1980s to 2000 dikoloi tsa teng almost di tshwana, and then from 2000 up to about 07 there hampur di tshwana ha ke re di tshwana ke ra in technology e dirisitsweng go dira nka ha se kae for why ya rona ya bogologolo e tla be na le clearance e kana phata between the tshipi ta be le kana, and then how ta o tsa koloi ya gampieno clearance I think it's very tight mo ile gore gongwe with the naked eye how go I bona. So for older cars no we since we have that wide gap to fill, we were giving that engine more time to fill that gap, and also we wanted that engine to reach its optimal working temperature. So engine a koloi ke go lo mo go ireletseng gore go bereke go thutofetse kana ke re go gotetse. So when out bo emela gore e thutufale e gotele e tshwara that optimal working temperature. E tshwara that optimal working temperature, some of the clearances they are reducing because of expansion. Tsipingwe le ngwa be gotetsa ya budulo. So ha e budulo ga lo e budulogela to that specific measurement o nemba o eleditse. So ha ba reach that specific measurement o nemba o eleditse go reela gore ya no ke gona no ha re ka reng o safe gore o ka kgweetsa, because where yanta e tswa mo phakela le phakela go dumisa koloi mo ba go bitsang ba re cold starting. So where ya go isimologa gone ho that, so I using the right oil go le very imperative, so that oil a teng e ka khona go hema seemo sa koloi sa ntse le tsididi, and then e be re koloi ya go e hotela ya no declarance se di nna tight e be boa e nna e khona go ella go le motho gape through those thicker spaces. But like you were saying, for older cars and ready later nyana di thutufale nyana di hotele di tswale di gepetsele, but for now the clearance like ibua di very tight mo ile gore a khone go bona that's why le di oil re risa more thinner oils than conventional oils. It's because ya no remita that thinner passage. And then you don't need to warm up your car, but you need to start it and gradually drive it smoothly. You don't need to harass it. Maybe I can say less than 2000 RPMs.
2000 both petrol and diesel.
Both petrol and diesel. So you need to gradually drive it, because now even if it's an old car, prolonged idling, it's very dangerous. It can cause damage to your car. Starts with the plugs. It will foul your plugs because they are not meant to be
prolonged idling.
Prolonged idling.
Like starting it in the morning.
Yes. Koloi thoka di seconds gore be oil is still dule from sample it's ene go ngwela again. So rona kana kwa tera bo re libile gore oil ha ise e go roge halele hale, that's why re we emelenya. But for this newer technologies re na le mo go teng bypass filtration, where oil e khona go hetella ka go di heading ka kwa before it's through the filtration channel kana through tsone di designated oil galleries.
So how long is prolonged idling?
Even more than a minute. It's more for newer cars, but for those older engines ne di le thata go thutufala no khona go fitela ile tsididi le nakala teng no ka kgweetsa go tswa hantse le mo go si. But for this newer cars, how you do miss how ya go tsa phone muntu ha o tswela kwa ntse fitela la nakala reachitse operating temperature o fitela lo ne e supa gore e thutufetse. So ka re ya bo e thutufetse e setse e tswetse di gepetsele go rela gore ya no how tswella we idlisa. There is no reason for you doing that, because it has already achieved. So no se bata kana go no we dumisa o boela muntu. That's why for nowadays we don't actually need that. That's why ba gradually drive it smoothly, because how you drive smoothly from your gate to Skonter the
optimum temperature. Yeah. Yes, you are hearing it here first, folks. A lot of education. I hope you'll be learning a lot here from Indy. He's basically a heart surgeon. What the engineers are doing. Yes. So it's talking wheels powered by Motovac, first and auto parts. Yes. So let's move forward, Indy.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about cooling.
Let's talk about
You want to Holts here, antifreeze. Yes. Let's talk about cooling. How important is it to make sure we're cooling your thing? And what should you look out for? You are driving around a car, is overheating and so forth.
Most definitely. So when it comes to cooling, it is one of the key aspects when it comes to cars. So like ne ke bua ne ntse re bua hela gona na gore a idlisa dikoloi gore di thutufale di tshware that optimal temperature. So engine ke go lo mo go ireletseng go bereka go gotetse, but mogote ke go lo mo go senya everywhere mogote wa senya. Since mogote o senya gore ela re thoka go control re thoka gore re enne that optimal ha re ke optimal enne that specific temperature. For us to achieve that ke gona ha cooling system yano e tabo e tsena mo teng. Motswana go ga ke gore a ke re togela go irisa metsi dirisa coolant. Why? Santa ke boiling point he metsi a ga go abela ka bonako. So ha metsi a go abela ka bonako a pharanye coolant o change go bela mole kana o change mogote o eleng gore o ka dira gore metsi a ga go abele. Take it from 100 degrees Celsius up to 140 degrees Celsius mo gore elang gore you are protected. Even la ha metsi a ka tshwara 100 degrees ka gore ana le coolant mo teng o thoka go tsamaya fedanyana, but go tsamaya fedanyana mo ha go possible because ne ke bua ke reng go control. And also metsi a tshwantseng go a dirisa mo koloing ke metsi a re reng ke purified water, ke metsi a re reng a tlhotlhilwe, ke metsi a re reng a thatswe tsa ntshitswe dilapi. But using coolant go ka ira gone goreng o avoid bone go a go purify metsi because some of these coolants di taile 50% mixed mo gore la gore ba setse ba go tswakageditse ka yone that purified water sa go thoka go e tshela hela e ntse ya. So ne ke bua ka yone boiling point ke ta bua ka gape ka the freezing point gore metsi a ga go le one gape a ntse a freezer ka bonako when it comes to winter conditions. Mari ga ka tsenelela sentela ka poko yao le metsi a ga go mo teng ga kole ya freeze. But how it's coolant wa avoid le one khanyele ka ro change le one that freezing point a re sa thorele mo go zero. We went further in yano se se re le go di negative. And then lastly coolant mebala things not for sure. Make sure that you buy coolant ya mmala o tsamaelana le koloi ya go. Nka ha se kae green coolant ke ya dikoloi tsa bogologolo before use ya aluminum in 90s. So that green coolant ha o e tshela mo koloing ya aluminum is going to react with that aluminum e be go senyetsa radiator, e be go senyetsa cylinder head, e be go senyetsa block. So it's very imperative these colors are not that there for sure, but they are there to tell you what made this coolant. So like I'm saying, green is for older cars, and then we have blue, red and yellow, which is for modern vehicles. Blue trusted by Toyota, red trusted by VW, and then yellow comes with most of the Japanese cars. So like I'm saying, it's not for show, it's not for identification purposes, but it's there to show you, okay, no, this you can use on an old car, this you can use on a modern vehicle. And also like Nekibua, it protects you from hard water like bonobo corrosion. It protects you from that white substance we bona hela mo metsing a gago ha wa beile ba. So that white substance e ka ta ya thiba radiator a gago e ka thiba diphatha tse di tshesane tse leng gore metsi a heta mo go tsone, and then a bo safara tsone di gantsa go tshwana le gone go bela. So it's very important gore ha o le motswana go ga o dirise coolant gore o to kgone go benefita tsone tse ntseng ke di bua tse leng gore raised boiling point, further reduced freezing point, and also protect you from rust, corrosion, and any other debris that can come into contact with your cooling system.
Yes. So you had that Botswana go high are listen go tell tap water mo dikoloing. Let's go and buy coolant, and you should know gore ke coolant mebala ting harlogane for a reason. Ga se gore harlogane hela. Yes. Okay, no, then we can move on. Then I see a product gram basta usually I get a degreaser. I get a degreaser when I go for service, and I just to wash the engine and wash the tools. So o carry on how you servicing. How you don't forget it.
Yeah, you don't forget
it's
it.
recommended to Rosamelo. Yeah, I know it's a also servicing. What do you do with it?
Yeah, no, most definitely. Most definitely. Mona o bona molora hela o go godimo. Molora o makete go wa tumetso o bona sente go o khatere. O a ora ta.
E ora ribilo bona le gearbox.
Bona le gearbox ba o tshetse gearbox. So molemo o go tshwereng o molemo o ke o bidwang go te gram buster. Ya ka utwa se ba o boka ba re gram buster ba re la gone gore o batana le one gram e le one le swelele la go kopana le mahula matlapa e be go ikgolo ka nna selo se le sengwe hela. so product ya ka no bua kana go lona go ha o service o ka itsela wa e thoka in most cases bontsi ba rona re na le go dirisa product engwe ne ke rile ke ta bua ka one impitile e ba e bitsang ba re engine flush so that engine flush e ke molora wa o dirisa se o se dira molora o lo tsama go khotha leswela mo engine ya go lote be o le tshela mo sampo so leswele le la bo lentse le tele setse kae mo sampo so ha o dirisitse one that engine flush nka go gakolla gore reka silicone reka gram buster ntsha sampo ka gore leswele le thatsitse mme le ntse le tele mo sampo mo gore la gore ha o ka ta wa hitisa lebaka la oil filter e be ya no e sa khone o filter gore la gore la go ba le tswa le be le boela gape gona ha no le ntsha teng so o thoka this gram buster ya no gore o tontshe sampo a gago o thatswe sampo a gago o thatswe strainer sa gago make sure gore so no o se thatswa kana leswe lothe lo le thatsitseng o make sure gore la tswa o hella o le ntshitse mo engineering ya gago and then like no bua ke 5 liters o e rekile ke 5 liters o thatswitse sampo a gago o thatswitse engine a gago o suthile di panere o suthile le hatsi go workshopong ka yone me setse ha e setse ya lo gram buster ke molora hela o fringile gore o bereka le ko lapeng for household uses ya ka ba se ba kwadile e be ba boa ba go hale gone gore o ka o tswakanya ya go hokotsa bogale ga ba one kana ha ile ore o thoka o le bogale o ka se go tswakanya ba tabe ba go hile gore nya ga o tshwere litara o ka e kopanya le litara ya metsi which is 1:1 and then e ba gore ba ra o tshwere litara o ka e kopanya le 50 liters which is 1:50 which means gore la re ha e se lesole le tshwana le re le bonang go dikuluing cause le sola dikului ke leswa tota le le tshosa ha e se le ke bone bo selage ke bone bo grime ha e se lesole le la montula go mopa mo pathaela go re boele mo bosweu e phatsime gape o ka dirisa yone ratio ya 1:50
o the dilution
yes ke nko ke etsa hela ha o mo rekila ntsana for household wa no pharanya le metsi ore pa
le di engine tse dingwe
hela le di engine tse dingwe tota like o bua ha o thatswa sampo la ha o thatswa engine bay ha go tshwane sampo e tabe ena le bone bo sludge sampo e tabe ena le lone le solontsho le khokhotha le tsena mo go yone but when it comes to engine bay tabe le dust
so how go I dirisa as an engine cleaner
you can use it as an
engine cleaner
just to clean your engine bay
when it's running
when
it's hot and running I get
o
botsala go ding
ta botsala go ding kagane ya hot and running ya kere ke go avoid gore ha e ka tsena go ngwa ha e leng gore ka amana le go tsama ga motaka sete go khone gore e dry because of that warmth e tswang go engine and then e khone go ba e dry because of gore component that thing ya bereka
no I think even if you're a bush mechanic, even if you have a workshop, even if you fix your car yourself at home, you service yourself at home, get gram buster
is the ultimate cleaner.
Yes. So there's this thing I'm curious about, it's carbon buildup.
Carbon buildup.
How to avoid it and how to get. I know that people while the garages sell over the clean carbon. How does it come and how?
So actually those garages buy a machine where rotably inline. Inline rela ro kopantswe le tse di berekang so go rela re sengwe se se berekang sa go heta through that machine and that machine go nota bo mo clean and also part of ware ya lebella go exhaust system ta bonna o latela sengwe ya ka go se start thusang go clean when it comes to new cars signal le bo DPF particulate filter e lo re diriletse go no go trap that carbon that soot you need to regularly clean it so ke tsone do tse ta be ndira gala so like no bua carbon buildup ha gona ro ka ya avoid because engine a go ya tshuba on a daily basis go re gore engine a go e bereke go re tshuba and go tshuba go ne mole carbon buildup ya go nna teng because go sala carbon and that carbon ne sa tshwanna gore nka ne go affect because that carbon ne tshwantse gore ha oil e hitang teng e heta ka carbon ile e be e tshela go sample that's why oil a go e taileng in most cases into because of that ash that carbon e tswang mo engine so it's very important to use oil ya gago bo e change kana e recommended because go ne tshwere leso so ha entse e tshwara leso khantele nna leso kana khantele a sa thola ile oil ke leso hela tsamisa leso hela mo
so the color
carbon yone o bua ka yone ha o sa change ira yang en 90 ha en 90 ira ya en non controlled be ya no simolla o toka gore re engage someone a teka machine a apply ke machine wa teng we go cleaner sengwe le sengwe se se mo teng a go sala ka leso la teng la go sala go motšhini go tshwane le koloi mo e leng gore o irisa engine flush be le boa le sala le ntse le mo koloi go toka gore further you remove the sump and then clean the sump but like bua carbon tota
It's
nna e
unavoidable.
diragala, it's
Or
unavoidable.
it's almost
For
every
you to
car.
avoid it is just to make sure gore o follow your service scheduled plan, so that you make sure gore oil ya gago e change before e nna overwhelmed, o e change before e imelwa ke tiro, because ke yone kore ga e kolobetse hela e kolobetsa e ntse e tsaya le leso, so nako e ntse re lebelela go kolobetsa ga yone hela gore nya oil ke go mo go lubricator re neglecta the part ya gore ke yone e boa e ntse e cleaner that carbon yone e bindiwa mo engineng ya rona, because ha o ka ela thoko carbon ya go wa go e bona go di-valve wa go e bona go di-piston, but ka tlase ga di-piston le mo di-sideng tsa di-piston re expecta gore go nne go tsamaya oil, so oil le gona ha e tsamaya lo e tsamaya ka lone leso la gona ya, so gore o avoid carbon e ntsi, gore o avoid sludge, make sure gore o change oil ya gago ka nako e specified kana ka nako e ne tshwanetse gore e tshollwe ka yone.
So the color of the used oil ke yone indicator ya gore you might need
To change
you
your
might
oil.
need to change your oil, and this carbon buildup.
This carbon buildup.
Yes.
Most definitely, and the carbon buildup is overwhelming your lubricant. They are selling oil. So it's very imperative. Gore go botlhokwa tota go kota the reason why service kana the reason why ba go bolela gore okay no this oil can last up to 10,000 kilometers. Ba bo ba setse ba kile ba ira dithathobo, ba kile ba tshela. Ebe ba kgwetse ba bona gore above 10,000 kilometers ha isa to e dira ya ka re bata, ha isa to e performa ya ka ne re bata. That's why no te ba go bolela gore okay no every 10,000 kilometers change oil la change oil la ga gore every 10,000 kilometers. It's not like it really useless. It's just that it abesa to meter the recommended specification. Ta besa to e kolobetsa ka hare ba tankate sa ta besa to e thatswa ka hare ba tankate. That's why it's very imperative gore lo ena you make sure you align yourself with the right on a scheduled plan.
Okay. All right. No. So what else do I have for you, Andy? We've covered a lot.
We've covered a lot, actually. We've covered a lot, but there's a lot to be covered.
There's a lot to be covered.
We've covered a lot, but there's a lot to be covered. But yeah.
No, so I'm curious as to what Botswana. What I wanted to ask you was about do you have any products under the Motovac group? So the hokotsa fuel consumption, because I've seen batho ba tshela about the formula into the into the engine into the fuel tank.
Fuel tank,
Something they're trying to save
To
fuel.
save fuel, yeah.
So is there any such thing?
So
Petrol.
in most cases it tota kana nka e ba yana kere kore do tsa koloi di a tsietsa di tsietsa in this manner, like o bua o tabo bona motho a tshela sengwe sengwe so ka tshelang go tankeng ke sengwe sa go tshwana le bo fuel treatment, sengwe sa go tshwana le bo fuel injector a bona injector cleaner tota not fuel injector, sorry. So tsone dio tsa go nalo nka go ra kere di a go thusa mo gore o diriseng lokwane le leng gore ha le go baballe mo pateng, mme dilo tseo ha sure ke tsone kore ke tiro ye di dirileng ka ria gompieno ga o tshela injector cleaner go tankeng gore ela gore wa go thatswa di-injectora tsa be gore ela gore ha ile gore ne dintse di sa tshele sento o sa fara loss of power gore ela gore you regain that power, and when you regain that power gore ela gore that power yano you use it to go to your designated place, and when you are going to your designated place the amount of time you take to reach it le yone driver di thate gore a kolo ya go ne ile monate go tswa ga go agala ke gone mo tabeng yano go bontsha gore yano wa saver go pateng o ga kologela gore kore like ne ke bua ha koloi ya go e sa kana engine ya gago ha e sa performe sentle e sa performe ka ha ine tshwantse go performa ka teng wa go hella o irisa petrol e ntsi go achieve se neng e sa achieve before again gore ha ine le re go tswa ha go tsena ha le o tshwere 60 kilometers per hour, it means ya no gore la gore wa go thoka go tswa ha go a go tsena go game city gore bo renya ya no ke tshwere 60 kilometers per hour, and that time o etsang ya no ke ntse ko ena o tshela fuel. So ke so like gibu it's not like di change ka ha kolo ya go e jang fuel ka teng, but di thusa go baakanya tsone tse di ireletsweng go bereka le fuel ya ka bone bo di injector ha o e clean tshela spray se nice se result in more power gore la gore you can reach certain speeds mo nako e khutshwane, and then you save le mo fueleng.
All right. So what do you recommend for me for an engine, for for the diesel engine, for the cleaning injectors.
For cleaning injectors. Kore for diesel engines, re na le diesel engine di ka nna mehuta e meraro, ke yone diesel e ne ntse re e tlwaetse hela e ne le normale. And then be go ta tse leng gore ke ka re ke tsa segompieno tse leng gore di feature bone bo DPF bo SCIR tse leng gore ke bone bo selective catalyst reduction mo e leng gore ba reela gore dikoloi tse di tshelang bo AdBlue bo Mercedes Benz. That AdBlue wa e tshela e nna e tshelwa mo exhaust e timola tsone tse di ka irang gore go nne le leswe. And then bone bo DPF yana they are mo ka ha o kgweetsa koloi ya go ka teng go na le ka ha e leng gore ba go bolela gore okay no after this time dumisa koloi ya go there is a button press this button it cleaner yone that DPF. So like ke bua hela if you are having a diesel engine you need to know which engine is it kana which exhaust system is it using. So a le exhaust system e dirisang bo AdBlue ka go gakolla gore dira gore o tshela AdBlue mo go yone. Ka gore AdBlue e diriletse gone gore if they react ke yone e dirang gore exhaust ta gago e bereke ka tsela e ne re bereka ka yone. To DPF bona ba dirisang di diesel tse le gore di na le DPF oil e e dirisang it is formulated to work with that DPF. So make sure you are using the right oil so that DPF wa go e ka bereka ka e tshwantseng go bereka ka teng. And then lastly for tsone tse di kgologolo le tsone re sa di lebale le tsone la ha di sena one mategeniki a tseneletseng ya mme le ntse le tsone di bata gone gore o di protect for longevity there is the right specified oil because when it comes to diesel re lebile oil le filtration ayo. And engine ya diesel e thoka thokomelo e go godimo very sensitive.
All right. No, I think we covered a lot, Indy. I hope you'll come back. I think we have a lot to talk about as far as cars and motoring mo Botswana. I think it's been insightful. And I hope to have you back in the platform as a repeated guest.
Yeah, most definitely. Said as Motovac, we have a wide range of products, engine parts, suspension parts, even up to body parts. For this product knowledge, actually, we want to share it with our customers as much as we can. So you'll be seeing me with different kinds of products here, trying to share as much as information as I can.
Yes, definitely. That's definitely. Yeah. Yes, folks. So we've come to the end of this episode. It's been great talking wheels powered by Motovac, First and Auto Parts. So the next week, the next edition, we'll discuss a couple of things also pertaining to car service, and I hope we'll cover a couple of car launches also, and a few car events that are happening around the country. So we definitely will be bringing you more exciting content for the podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in.